Narendra Modi says those who cast an evil eye on Indian soil have received a befitting response. Brahmaputra and tributaries are in full spate in Assam. Flood situation in state remains grim. Landslide in Guwahati claims one life. Guwahati to go under total lockdown in a short while from now. Hotels in Meghalaya to reopen from 1st of July. Number of corona recoveries overtakes number of infections in India. Across the globe, number of recoveries stands above 54 lakh. And Nagaland raises its corona testing capacity. State Health Minister inaugurates BSL-2 lab at Dimapur. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Ajanta Chaudhary. Now with the details. In national news first, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said the world has noticed India's commitment and might when it comes to safeguarding its sovereignty and territorial integrity. He said those who cast an evil eye on Indian soil in Ladakh have got a befitting response. Sharing his thoughts through Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio today, Modi said India honors the spirit of friendship and it is also capable of giving an appropriate response to any adversary. On the other hand, he reminded the people that India has moved out of the lockdown phase to the unlock phase of corona crisis. He said that during this unlock period, one will have to focus deeply on 2 points: defeating corona and strengthening the economy and bolstering it. During the unlock period, people have to stay more vigilant compared to the lockdown period.
निभाना जानता है तो आंख में आंख डालकर देखना और उचित जवाब देना भी जानता है। हमारे वीर सैनिकों ने दिखा दिया है कि वो कभी भी मां भारती के गौरव पर आंच नहीं।
Reacting to the Prime Minister's call, Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar today said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed confidence in his Mann Ki Baat that challenges have come in 2020, but India will move forward with the participation of all the countrymen. In a tweet, Javadekar said, this year will prove to be a year of new direction.
कि 2020 में नई चुनौतियां आई, अनेक संकट आए, लेकिन इसके लिए ये साल खराब नहीं होगा। ये वर्ष भी नई दिशा देगा भारत को और 130 करोड़ लोगों के जनसहभागिता से इन चुनौतियों को हम पार करेंगे और ये साल भी एक कामयाब साल बनाएंगे।
In Assam, the flood situation remains critical as most of the major rivers are in spate. The Brahmaputra continued to flow above the danger level at Jorhat, Hunitpur, Guwahati, Gwalpara and Dhubri. The Buridihing, Dhansiri, Jiabharoli, Puthimari, Manok and Beki rivers are also flowing above the red mark. Official sources in Guwahati said 5,65,000 people have been affected due to floods in 20 districts. Road communication remains badly disrupted at many places. Surging waters also damaged 56,000 hectare crop areas and people are taking shelter at 109 relief camps. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal has said instruction has been given to district administrations to extend help to the affected people. Sonowal said the government is monitoring the situation round the clock. On the other hand, in Guwahati, a landslide at Hirimbapur today claimed the life of a young woman, Priyanka Boro. The landslide caused by the incessant rains during the last several days completely damaged the house she lived in. On Saturday, another landslide occurred near Raj Bhavan. As a precautionary measure, the Borthakur clinic situated nearby has been closed for 7 days. Yet another landslide on Saturday at 31 National Highway at the foothills of Jai Guru Buddhist Temple in Kamruk Rural District disrupted road traffic for several hours. Personnel of national and state disaster relief forces partially cleared the highway today, restoring movement of traffic. In Assam, complete lockdown will be enforced at Kamrup Metro District area at 7 p.m. tonight. Official sources said that it will be in force for 14 days. Movement of individuals shall remain strictly prohibited during the total lockdown period. All government offices, industrial establishments will remain closed and transport movement will also be suspended during that period. In Assam, Health Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma has tweeted that with 246 new active cases reported, the total number of corona-infected patients in the state now stands at 7,165. On the other hand, Arunachal Pradesh has now total 177 confirmed COVID-19 cases. Manipur has 1,092, Mizoram 148, Nagaland 371, Tripura has 1,334. Sikkim has 86 and Meghalaya has 47 confirmed cases. The Meghalaya government will allow hotels across the state to reopen from July 1. Informing this after a review meeting in Shillong on Saturday, Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong said the decision to reopen the hotels was taken after receiving inputs from various deputy commissioners. Tinsong said the state government will now issue the protocols and standard operating procedure for the hotels. Earlier, the government had directed deputy commissioners of all the 11 districts to hold consultations with all the stakeholders down to the village level on reopening of hotels and tourist spots.
July 2020, and protocols and SOPs is right now being issued to all the respective deputy commissioners to take necessary action.
The union government has said the recovered cases of COVID-19 has exceeded the active cases by more than 1 lakh. The Union Health Ministry said the graded, preemptive and proactive steps taken by the centre along with the states and union territories for prevention, containment and management of COVID-19 are showing encouraging results. A total of over 3,09,000 patients have been cured. The recovery rate has improved to 58.56%. During the last 24 hours, a total of 13,832 COVID-19 patients have been cured. The ministry said presently there are over 2 lakh active cases and all are under active medical supervision. India now has 1,036 diagnostic labs dedicated to COVID-19. This includes 749 in the government sector and 287 in private sector. The samples tested in the last 24 hours have further increased to over 2,31,000. The total number of samples tested till date is over 82 lakh. Across the globe, the number of confirmed COVID-19 cases have exceeded 101 lakh, with more than 5 lakh 1,000 fatalities, according to data compiled by Johns Hopkins University across the world. The United States continues to remain the worst hit, with 25 lakh 96,770 cases and 1 lakh 28,152 deaths, followed by Brazil, 13 lakh 15,941 cases and over 57,000 deaths. Russia reported 6 lakh 34,437 cases and nearing 9,000 deaths. Other countries with over 2 lakh cases include Britain, Spain, Peru, Italy and Chile. On the other hand, the recovery rate across the globe stands above 54 lakh 77,000. In Nagaland, Health and Family Welfare Minister S. Pangneo on Saturday inaugurated a BSL-2 laboratory at the Christian Institute of Health Sciences and Research in Dimapur. Pangneo said that with this BSL-2 lab, the test capacity for COVID-19 in the state will increase. Since testing is vital in fight against the disease, the state government has not only set up BSL labs but also acquired TrueNat machines and distributed among all the districts. Though the state has seen a steady rise in COVID-19 positive cases, one must not panic as all the cases were detected at the institutional quarantine centers and all the patients had come from outside the state. Pangneo said that so far there is no community transmission in Nagaland. He urged the people not to panic or spread rumors, but to follow the standard operating procedures and guidelines issued by the government. In Meghalaya, the Director of Indian Council of Agricultural Research, Dr. B.K. Kantpal, on Saturday inaugurated the Animal Health Clinic at ICAR Umiam to cater the needs of the farmers of the region. The clinic will provide health services to the ailing livestock of the region. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Kandpal said the initiative is just a stepping stone towards the ultimate goal of making the best animal health clinic in the Northeast. Dr. Arnab Sen, the head of Division of Animal Health, said many diseases affect livestock and pets which often go unnoticed and uncared. With this facility, it will be possible to provide proper diagnosis and treatment of these diseases. Animal health sector includes three aspects, which are surveillance, treatment and a secured environment to treat the ailing animals, said Dr. Sen. Union Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat has written a letter to Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Pema Khandu, for expeditious implementation of Jal Jeevan Mission in the state. The mission aims to improve the lives of rural people by providing safe drinking water to every rural household through household tap connections by 2024. Arunachal Pradesh is planning to provide 100% tap connections to all households of the state by March 2023. The centre has allocated 255 crore rupees for the state under the Jal Jeevan Mission in 2020-21. The minister said the state will be given additional funds in the form of performance grants based on their achievement in terms of tangible outputs. Of the 218,000 total rural households, 37,000 have already been provided with tap connections. The state is planning to provide 77,000 tap connections in 2020-21. And finally, to end the news, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says those who cast an evil eye on Indian soil have received a befitting response. Brahmaputra and tributaries are in full spate in Assam. Flood situation in state remains grim. Landslide in Guwahati claims one life. Guwahati to go under total lockdown in a short while from now. Hotels in Meghalaya to reopen from 1st of July. Number of corona recoveries overtakes number of infections in India. Across the globe, number of recoveries stands above 54 lakh. And Nagaland raises its corona testing capacity. State Health Minister inaugurates BSL-2 lab at Dimapur. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.